Yeah, it feels fantastic, to see, even just to get home last night and see my mum after all that's went on. My dad was obviously with me. It was great to see all my friends and family. Get back to Hollywood Golf Club where it all sort of began for me. It's it's a great feeling and brings back some pretty cool memories.
We all have heard and seen pictures of you over the last couple of days when you were just a kid out here and chipping balls into your mum's washing machine and predicting that you would win all these majors. You obviously always believed that this was possible.
Yeah, definitely. You always have to believe. I've always been a big dreamer and a big believer in myself, and it just shows what dedication and hard work can do if you really believe in yourself. And I think what I've done will hopefully inspire a lot of people out there to go on and try and do the same thing.
How aware were you of support from right across the island, north south?
It's been incredible. The support's been fantastic. Even before this tournament, at Augusta, I knew how much everyone wanted me to win that, and it felt like this win was not just for myself; it was for everyone that supported me. And all I can say is thank you to everyone that believed in me after what happened at Augusta.
And particularly, I suppose, at a time when Northern Ireland, unfortunately, bad news stories are dominating again. We've seen over the last couple of nights.
Yeah, it's sad to see what's happened the last couple of nights. I know that 99.9% of the population don't want to see that, and if I can just be a little bit of positivity in the news, then that's great. But I think everyone just wants to live in peaceful times, and I think Northern Ireland deserves that.
Can you talk to us about it? Let us in maybe a bit more on the secret of what really did happen to you between Augusta and your victory at the weekend. What was the key thing that helped you?
Not much, just really taking a closer look at myself. My thoughts, my approach. I was just very honest and open about what happened, and I think that was the best way to handle it. And I really felt as if I'd learned from it, and I don't know if I was saying look, it's behind me. I just didn't know if everyone believed me. So I think it took something like this to really to make everyone sort of understand that I did learn from it, and I had moved on. So it's nice to be able to forget about it and look forward to more majors in the future.
Tiger Woods is often mentioned, of course, along with you. You're compared to him. It's predicted that you will match his feats. Obviously, he wasn't playing at the weekend. Do you look forward to maybe winning a major in a field that he is in?
I'm looking forward to seeing him back out on the golf course. Tiger was a huge hero of mine growing up, and as long as he can get healthy and get back out on the golf course, it's great for golf, because the game of golf is much better with him there. So. It would be great to go down the stretch in a major with him. It would be something that I'd really enjoy. I'd enjoy the challenge, and it's something I've obviously dreamt about for a long time.
I know that you're taking a couple of weeks off, but you're committed to the Irish Open in Killarney, are you?
Yeah, going to play. Yeah, it's your national Open. It's one of the most important events of the year. So, going to play, and I'm sure. I'm looking forward to getting down to Killarney. It's a beautiful place, and didn't quite put in the performance I wanted last year, but hopefully I can do a bit better this year.
How are you going to handle this huge expectation and hype that placed around you?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. The first couple of weeks will be a bit of a challenge, but it's a nice position to be in. To have that pressure, to have that expectation, and I just have to, as long as I can stay focused on what I need to do, which is play good golf and let everything else take care of itself, then I'll be okay.
How much, obviously, Graham McDonald's a huge inspiration to you. How much do you chat to him now, and sort of, do you have achieved the same success as him? How much of a help and inspiration is he to you?
Yeah, he's been huge. Watching him last year when the US Open, it inspired me and gave me a lot of belief that I could go and do the same thing. So, if Graham hadn't won last year, I don't know if I would have been standing here talking to you as a major champion.
How important is it to be back here with your family today? We know your dad used to work here, all the things, I suppose, the sacrifices your parents made for you to help you get where you are.
Yeah, it's fantastic, to be back here, see all my friends, my family. I can't thank my parents enough for what they've done for me. And that, winning the US Open is only a tiny little bit of my appreciation for what they've done. So. Hopefully there's more trophies for them in the future, and more things for us to share and celebrate.
Rory, in terms of Jack Nicklaus's achievement, in terms of Tiger's achievement in majors, are those realistic targets?
I don't really know the answer to that question, because Tiger always said that his goal was to beat Jack Nicklaus's record of 18 majors. I've never really said that, or never made that made a statement like that. I mean, I've got my first one out of the way, and now I'm just looking for my second, and that's all. That's all I can really do. I can't really put a number on it. I've won one very early on in my career, but at the same time, I know how hard these things are to win, and hopefully I'll be able to win more in the future. But 18 majors is an incredible achievement, and it would take some very special golf to be able to beat that.
Okay, that's us, folks.